Hi everybody, this is Yuko and I am a happiness pro not being here for didn't even realize that I'm not on. So let's do this one more time. So in this video I talk about a lesson that I'm learning from a course in miracle and my take on aha moments that I've been experiencing. And we're in lesson 86. These are part two of the review, and it's only God's plan for salvation will work. And the second review would be the holding grievances an attack on God's plan for salvation. The first review is only God's plan for salvation will work, and a holding grievances is an attack on God's plan for salvation. Whew, these are good ones as always. And I've been going through a lot of so-called rejection. It has been a different week so far. This week has been a lot of challenges. This week has been a lot of doing almost. This has been a lot of trial, as you may say, and something those are not I have not experienced before. Is a lot of different transitions happening and things that I didn't experience before, right? Having a difficult conversation with a friend or being really honest about what we were talking about, right? And I noticed and caught myself in so many moments like, oh my God, I'm trying to be a people pleaser so that this the person is not going to hate me or this person is not going to get mad at me. And I caught myself doing so many different things, right? Rather than my initial response. I'll be like, I need to set up boundaries and set a clear intention and set a clear expectation so that I can really have a strong boundary for the future. But in the reality, it's like, but I understand this person's circumstances, right? So all these things happen, and I was in a very funky place. I was tapping all the time, and I was like crying a lot more. So really, these are the great reminder and great lessons that there's only one thing that we need to focus on, and it is our salvation, it is our forgiveness. And whenever we hold the grievances or the resistance, it is going to manifest because we're not focusing on what God's plan is for us. So it's really important for me to remembering, and now that I realize it, like the reason, of course, I'm not on this is that because I have not been really intent intentional about this, right? Like I read the course all the time. I read the course in the morning and I try to remember as much as possible. But you see, it is as much as possible. So whenever it happens, it happened. It has not been intentional, right? If you're an intentional and you're going to make an effort to make things happen, whether that is a once an hour or twice an hour or maybe every other hour, but if that is in your intention rather than oh things right? And it's not too, it's different from you beating yourself up for it. Even when it's an intentional, you will going to miss certain things. It's not going to be perfect. You, and if you are being really rigid and caught up in that and only that, and then you might miss out the opportunity for so many different things that we're supposed to learn. And we don't need to do so. And I could really be more intentional about my life. And as I'm saying this, like literally right before I came on to this video, and I was like, even in these videos, I'm still trying to be positive person. It's a thin line between like trying to be the person that I want to be versus trying to be please everybody or fit the mold and fit the idea of what people will perceive of me or what I think people will want to see me, which is ridiculous. Like because like what am I thinking? And that really takes out the equation of me having fun. And the whole point was me having fun and talk about the Course in Miracle, talk about what I want to talk about my aha and my lessons, and really going through something and really to be there, to be here, and to be right now, and it is okay. So, holding grievance is attack on God's plan for salvation. This is call for salvation, not attack. When I'm talking to my friends, it's like it's so easier for me to say, "Oh, you can just say my little mind is so cute and being creative." Just say thank you for trying to protect me. But when it's my thing, right? It's a different because I'm in it. So I get to practice like stepping out and say like, "Oh, my cute little ego, like cute little voice trying to protect me," and like thinking that I'm going to die all by myself. But that's not the case. I'm actually really, really protected. I'm really protected, and I have so many friends and so many support and the family members who are loving me and really taking care of me. So it is an illusion that we're being sucked into. So this is actually not really a topic. I don't think it's in alignment with these two reviews. Probably. I mean, everything is all relative, as my friend told me yesterday. It's all relative. Everything is all connected. But only God's plan for salvation will work. I think that's where you can really end up in it. Only God's plan for salvation will work, and He knows so much better than I do, so much better than you do, and just trusting that it is going to work out, and just let go and be in the moment and enjoy. Like it's already in the process. It's already in the process. It's like whatever that is we want, whatever that is we are hoping to get, whatever the fact that the desire it is already there, the fact that it is already in our heart, and we're able to actually see that visually, not physically, but visually in our head. The fact that we can see that on its own, it's like we're meant to manifest in a way that we see it, or even bigger. So just sit back, relax, and just have fun. So I think that's it. That's it for coming back, and I'm going to come back tomorrow and share something more with you. I love you. I hope you have an amazing day. And if you have any comment or say like I really don't agree with you, leave me a comment. I want to talk with you. All right, love you. Bye.